And I've been running the Shell products in this motor as well as my last truck, which was a Volvo that had the exact same motor, a 2250 Cummins. With things being a little bit more, I would say, rough in the industry right now for owner-operators, it's even more crucial to take care of your equipment the best you can. Check your oil, check your filters, keep an eye on your fuel that you can see through the filters. We run the Shell Rotella T5 synthetic blend right now. There was a little bit of a supply hold up, I would say. Check your fuel right there. Make sure you don't have any pink in there. With it's just the blends they needed for the synthetic pieces, actually, the parts that go in there. So the T4 was your easiest to get. T5 is a little bit easier, and T6 is coming back on there as easy to get as the rest of the oils. So that is a blessing, but you really want to go ahead and double, triple check your stuff. Keep track of your tires. There'll be a lot less OOs on the road these days, so there's be more opportunity for inspections. So keep that in your mind, and keep your oil as one of your top things you want to go ahead and check, along with everything else on your motor. Cracked, bent, or broken, or leaks, air system, tires, PSI. We just ran through all of them. We're sitting at 110 for your steers, about 100 for your drives and your tires. So, and I've been running the Shell products in this motor as well as my last truck, which was a Volvo that had the exact same motor, a 2250 Cummins. Rebuild them both. Been running Shell Rotella since I bought the Volvo with the Cummins. I bought that about 680,000 miles. I had to rebuild the motor at about 820. One of the cylinders got too hot, cylinder 5, and that was a cooling issue where the head gasket gave way and let a little bit of coolant inside the cylinders, which is a flaw with some of these motors, but you can do better with cooling them and put that back together the right way. But this truck also had a problem with the head where I could have just replaced the head, but I did everything. New turbo, new radiator, new everything. Just wanted to be peace of mind for me running down the road. So, but of course I put Shell Rotella right back in there, and we're using a T5 in this truck. And let's go check out in front, like I said, at QT and see what they got.
Yeah, no, the fuel is working. They somehow something happened to my account.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Chilling. So right when you come in the door, there's a Shell Rotella. They only carry the T4. They don't carry the synthetic blends, but they have plenty of it in stock here, guys. And if you need to top off a little bit, because some of those older motors, if you're blessed to go to 1,000,000 miles, it's going to burn a little oil. So QT has it in stock for you. Check them out, and we're going to go ahead and get rolling, fueled up, and go ahead and pick up our load today. But right now, we got to put a little more diesel in this thing. And just like the truck needs to fill up, I need to fill up. So get a little more Diet Coke in here. Excuse me, guys. And I really like QT. They have guaranteed gasoline and fuel. Not all truck stops are the same. You might think they are. Not all fuel is the same. So some fuel can sit for a long time. Some tanks can be kind of old and corroded, might have a little algae in them. QT's on top of that. They test their tanks all the time. So that's why they can say top tier fuel, and make sure it's guaranteed diesel. Another thing to keep track of, where you pick up your fuel. A lot of these apps that give you a discount on fuel, sometimes there's a reason. And the fuel might not be the same quality. And what that can do is hurt your motor. So keep track of your oil in your motor, track your fuel in your motor. And I'm gonna keep track of what goes in my motor. And speaking of inspections, there's the DPS right there, getting his own fuel for his body. But we're fueled up ourselves, top off the good old Kenworth. And I was using Shell Rotella. I do work with them now. They're a great sponsor of mine. I love them. I've met some great people that work there and had some great times at the Super Rigs, which is a awesome event if you can get to it next year. Let's wait for UPS to pass us. They changed to T-Force. No more UPS on the side. I guess someone else bought them out. But yeah, Super Rigs. Be on the lookout for that for 2023. Yeah, 2022 this year. We had a blast. So it was cool to work with them because we already use the product, and everything we try and promote or do here on the channel, we use ourselves. Like Green APU is an amazing APU. It's the hardest blowing APU in the industry. And Shell Rotella, we were already using it before. So when they said, hey, you mind working with us and collabing? I said, sure, we're ready to use your stuff. All right, let's stop this thing off and stop talking. And I hope this helps someone along the way, or anybody along the way, to realize that it does matter. Not all oils are the same, not all fuel is the same, and not all fuel stations are the same. I love QT. I'm not sponsored by it, I just love them. They're clean, they're efficient. They have nice air that always works. The air chucks, not always work. Some of the chucks will start broken, but there's always one like on the opposite side that you can get to easily. Our tanks are full. We'll fire up and head to our pickup. So I hope that helps one of you guys. We love Shell Rotella, but just choose the right oil for you. But Shell Rotella is a great choice. T4, T5, T6 gives you longer protection and just peace of mind. So, all right, let's roll and get back to work.